Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPLL. I'm actually going to be going through my Matchday 11 team selection. I'm also going to be going through Matchday 10 team review, and also we have unlimited transfers. So we're going to be going through some transfers. Well, before getting into that, I'd like to thank you all guys for the continued support on the channel. I finally managed to hit 950 subscribers, and now the goal is 1,000. So if you're new around here or a regular and not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that sub button, make sure you leave a like, also make sure you hit that bell. Don't miss any content going up on the channel. And without any much time, let's get straight into it. So also going to start off with my match day 10 team review. I managed to score 53 points from overall points 381 and a small red arrow from 25,000 to 28,000, which is not ideal, but I don't think it was a big deal. Then we had, so in goal, we had Courtois with 3 points, putting his back against Benfica, which is a rather unfortunate. Trippier, 6 points. He got an assist for just out of ball recovery. Trent and Nuno Mendes both conceding for 3 points. Grimaldo keeping a clean sheet for 12 points. Then he had Yildiz who blanked once again. 2 points. Vinicius Junior scoring a goal against Benfica for 14 points. Lukman 4 points as well. Blank. Same as Vitinha. Same as Patrick Schick and same as Julian Alvarez on the bench. Of course, we had Mbappe who did not play, which was rather unfortunate. But it is at the end of the day. 53 points, hoping that for match day 11 we can be able to improve. So let's look at what match day 11 has in store for us. So now we can look at my match day 11 team selection. I think the common theme in most people's teams will be focusing on those teams which have an easier fixture, the likes of Arsenal, who are going to be playing Leverkusen. Then we have Sporting going to be playing Bodo Glimt. Then you have Bayern also are going to be playing Atalanta. If you want to put that Atletico Madrid in there, you can are going to be playing Spurs, who have been very, very poor in the Premier League, but very, very good in the Champions League. So I think most of the team people are going to be focusing on, and definitely that's what I have done. So in goal, I've gone for Joan Garcia just because he's cheap playing for Barcelona. And I was looking through the Barcelona fixture. I think they've only kept 2 clean sheets in the whole Champions League. So I mean, not ideal to have a Barcelona goalkeeper or defender in the team, but I think just for his price, it's going to be in there. Then we have David Raya from Arsenal. Arsenal have been very good in the Champions League, a lot of clean sheets. Same as in the Premier League, so I've gone for David Raya in there. Then we have Timber and Gabriel also from Arsenal. So I'm going for the triple Arsenal defenders. So I think I'm looking at clean sheets in both back-to-back games, but in the Champions League, you never know what is going to happen. But Arsenal, as I've mentioned, have been very, very good defensively. Then you have Van Dijk with Galatasaray. I think Liverpool are going to beat Galatasaray. Maybe not at home for Galatasaray. I think Galatasaray will manage to score at home. Maybe away from home is where I can expect a clean sheet from Liverpool. But yeah, Van Dijk is there. Also offers some attacking threat. I got an assist in his last 3 games in the Premier League, so can able to carry that form into the Champions League. Then you have Gary, just a budget enabler, 4.3 million starts almost every game for Atletico Madrid. During the weekend, he got an assist, so that's why I've gone for him in there. Playing against Spurs, have been very, very poor defensively, conceding 3 goals the other day to Crystal Palace. So that's why I've gone for him in there, hoping to be able to get an attacking return and maybe a particularly clean sheet as well. And the last player on the team is Upamecano from Bayern Munich, playing against Atalanta. And to be fair, Atalanta looked very, very good in the second leg against Dortmund, managing to go through via scoring 3 goals. So yeah, and Bayern, if you look at their figures, they never keep clean sheets as well. But I'm going for Meccano in there, hoping that he's able to keep a clean sheet. Maybe get some attacking returns as well. So that's the defense. And the goalkeeping department looks pretty solid, full of goals and assists. And also some very defcon points in there. So let's look at how the midfield is going to be looking like. So now the midfield is going to be looking like I've gone for the Barcelona pairing in Yamal and Rafinha playing against Newcastle. I think Barcelona are going to absolutely whitewash Newcastle. If you watched the game yesterday against Man City in the FA Cup, they looked very, very poor and they had their strong team out there. So, yeah, they looked very shocked. Man City managed to score 3 goals. I think Barcelona are going to do something quite similar. If I'm being honest, I think Yamal and Rafinha are going to be on fire. Yeah, I think Yamal is going to start. Rafinha did not start during the weekend. I think he's going to start this game, so that's why I've gone for him there. Then I've also gone for Anthony Gordon. As I mentioned, I was talking about Joan Garcia. Barcelona don't keep a lot of clean sheets, and they're also very susceptible when it comes to their high line. And Gordon is a very fast player, so there's a high chance of breaking that line. That's why I've gone for Gordon there. Maybe not ideal to go for both Gordon and Garcia. I need to look for another goalkeeper because I think Newcastle are going to score by the way they're going to score is going to be via breaking that high defensive line for Barcelona, and I think Gordon is going to be the man to do that. Maybe someone like Harvey Barnes, who I've put as my differential pick as well, but I just gone for Gordon just because he's in form in the Champions League. Then you have Vinicius Junior playing against Man City. Not the best fixture to have Vinicius Junior in there, but I just gone for him just because I've had him for so long, and he's been very, very good in the Champions League the last couple of games, scoring in both playoff fixtures, home and away. So I've gone for him in there, hoping he can able to do something similar when they play against Man City. But to be honest, I think it's going to be a very cagey game of a narrow win for either side. But I'll just go for him in there. Then you have Bukayo Saka playing against Leverkusen. And that's my other Arsenal player. I think Arsenal are going to be play really, really well, particularly during the weekend as well for their fixture in the FA Cup. And I think that Saka is going to perform very well against Leverkusen. And of course, he's also on penalties and also on set pieces. So that's the midfield. Looks pretty solid, looks full of goals and assists, and I was going to be able to deliver some good points. So now let's look at the forward line. So this is how the forward line is going to be looking like. We'll be having Harry Kane there playing against Atalanta. Of course, now Harry Kane is a doubt for the game, but when I was reading through companies' press conferences saying just a small knock, he might play, he might not play, it's going to be touch and go, whatever that means. So I do hope that Kane is going to play because I mean, look at the striking position in the Champions League. It's not looking very, very good because of the likes of Kane. Of course, you can go for Osimhen, hoping he's going to score at home for Galatasaray. You can go for someone like Haaland, who's been out of form, to be honest. So that's why I'm just leaning towards Kane, and I hope he's going to be able to be fit. And a slight differential, of course, is going to be Solo, who is someone I've been considering. But I'm just going to go with Harry Kane and hope he's going to be able to start. Then you have Luis Suarez from Sporting. I just have to go for a Sporting player. I think they're absolutely going to destroy Bodo Glimt both home and away. And he's on penalties as well, so being able to score some few goals there in here and there is a slight differential compared to someone like Trincao, who I think is a very decent option. We have decided to strengthen the midfield and go for a differential pick at the forward line. And the last player is going to be Ekitike versus Galatasaray. Ekitike has been hot and cold when it comes to his performances, but I do hope against Gala he's really able to turn up and come up away with some very, very good points. So that's the forward line. Looks pretty solid, full of goals and assists as well. And then that's the team for Matchday 11. Looks pretty good. Hope we're going to be able to deliver some good points as we aim for the top 10,000 in this year's Champions League Fantasy. And yeah, we managed to reach this far. Let me know how you think about my team. And also, if you have any questions, I'm going to be going live on TikTok and also my Instagram DMs is always free. Links are down in the description. And with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.